Good afternoon, girls and boys. So we begin the chapter Atithi. Atithi is the story of Tarapada, a young Brahmin boy who loves freedom more than anything else. He is a wanderer at heart, curious, adventurous, and always eager to explore the world around him. He is skilled at many things and learns new crafts very easily, but he never allows himself to become emotionally attached to any person or place. As a child, he repeatedly ran away from home and traveled with different groups, such as traveling theatre troupes and performers. What attracted him was not the people themselves, but the opportunity to see new places, meet different kinds of people, and learn something new. The excitement of the unknown always appealed to him more than the comfort of staying with his family. Tarapada is like a river that keeps flowing. Just as a river moves forward without stopping, he too moves through life with ease, never allowing anything to hold him back. Wherever he goes, he wins people's hearts with his charming personality, helpful nature, cheerful attitude, and willingness to learn. During one such journey, he meets Motilal Babu and his family while they are traveling to Nandigram. What begins as a chance meeting slowly changes the course of his life. Tarapada stays with the family, and before anyone realizes it, 2 years pass. Over time, Motilal Babu's only daughter, Charushashi, who was initially jealous of Tarapada, gradually begins to like him. Tarapada too seems to develop a quiet affection for her. Seeing this, Motilal Babu and his wife decide to arrange their marriage. Just when everything appears to be falling into place, Tarapada quietly disappears once again. His love for freedom proves to be stronger than his attachment to family, comfort, or even love. Before we begin the story, let's first understand its background because it will help us appreciate the events that follow. Atithi is set in rural Bengal, where rivers were an important part of everyday life. During those during sorry During those days, roads were not as developed as they are today, so people mainly traveled by boats from one village to another. Another common feature of village life was traveling performers like Jatra troops and Panchali singers. They would move from place to place, entertaining people through music, dance, and drama. The story also reflects the strong family values and warm hospitality for which Indian villages were known. Guests were treated with great love and respect, and this forms an important part of the story. Now let's get introduced to the main characters of the story. The central character is Tarapada, a young Brahmin boy who loves freedom and adventure more than anything else. Motilal Babu is a wealthy and kind hearted landlord who welcomes Tarapada into his family. His wife Annapurna is affectionate and caring. She begins to treat Tarapada like her own son. Their only daughter, Charushashi, is stubborn and possessive in the beginning, but as the story progresses, we see a gradual change in her feelings towards Tarapada. Finally, there is Sonamani, Charushashi's friend, whose presence also plays an important role in the story. Now, let's have a quick overview of the story before we study it in detail. We begin by meeting Tarapada, a young boy whose love for freedom and adventure makes him leave home again and again. During one of his journeys, he meets Motilal Babu and his family while they are traveling by boat. Impressed by his personality, they invite him to stay with them. Slowly, Tarapada becomes a part of their family and wins everyone's affection. Everything seems to be going well, and it appears that he has finally found a place he can call home. But just then, when everyone believes that Tarapada is ready to settle down, he suddenly disappears once again. Why does he leave despite receiving so much love and care? Let's find out as we explore the story together. Now let's meet the central character of the story, Tarapada. Tarapada is a young Brahmin boy. He is curious by nature and has a strong desire to explore the world around him. Whenever he comes around something new or interesting, he wants to learn more about it. Instead of staying at home, he enjoys traveling and exploring new places. He is naturally curious and is always eager to see, learn, and experience something new. This love for freedom and adventure makes Tarapada different from other boys of his age, and it also becomes the driving force behind the entire story. Tarapada is Tarapada is not someone who likes to stay in one place for long. He is a born wanderer. Whenever a traveling group like a Jatra troupe or a group of Panchali singers come to his village, he became fascinated by them. He would leave home and join them, not because he was unhappy with his family, but because he was curious to see the world and learn new things. As he traveled with different groups, he picked up many skills. He learned music, acting, and other forms of entertainment quickly. But no matter how much affection or comfort he received, Tarapada could never stay in one place for long. His free spirit always called him towards another journey. One of the reasons everyone liked Tarapada was his pleasant personality. He was charming, cheerful, and made friends very easily. He was also helpful by nature and never hesitated to lend a helping hand whenever someone needed him. Another remarkable quality was that he was a quick learner. Whether it was music, acting, rowing a boat, or any other skill, he learnt it with great ease. Above all, Tarapada was free spirited. He valued his independence more than comfort or security. Even though people loved him and wanted him to stay, his heart always longed for freedom and new adventure. During one of his journeys, Tarapada reached the banks of a river. At the same time, Motilal Babu, his wife Annapurna, and their daughter Charushashi were traveling by boat to their village Kathalia. Tarapada requested them to drop him at Nandigram, which was on their way. Impressed by his polite nature and confidence, Motilal Babu gladly agreed. During the journey, Tarapada helped the boatmen with ease. He even prepared the fish for cooking and impressed everyone with his willingness to help. Seeing his good manners and cheerful nature, Motilal Babu and his family became fond of him and invited him to stay with them for some time. As Tarapada stays with Motilal Babu's family, he slowly became an important part of their lives. Annapurna treated him with the same love and care that a mother shows her own son. Motilal Babu admired his intelligence, simplicity, and good behavior. Tarapada was friendly with everyone around him, whether it was helping the servants, talking to the villagers, or learning new skills. He mixed with people very easily. Because of his cheerful nature, helpful attitude, and willingness to learn, he gradually won the affection of everyone he met. Let us now meet another important character in the story, Charushashi. She is the only daughter of Motilal Babu and Annapurna. Being their only child, she has been brought up with a lot of love and care. Naturally, she is used to receiving all the attention from her parents. She is stubborn, possessive, and likes things to happen according to her wishes. When Tarapada enters the family and begins to receive everyone's affection, Charushashi finds it difficult to accept this change. At first, Charushashi dislikes Tarapada because she feels that he is taking away the love and attention that once belonged only to her. She often behaves rudely towards him and tries to trouble him in different ways. However, Tarapada never gets angry with her. Instead, he remains calm, patient, and understanding. As time passes, Charushashi begins to see Tarapada differently. Her jealousy slowly gives way to admiration and affection. Although she never openly expresses her feelings, it becomes clear that Tarapada has become an important part of her life. As time passed, Tarapada continued to live with Motilal Babu's family, and before anyone realized it, 2 years had gone by. During this time, he became deeply attached to the family. Motilal Babu arranged for him to study English under Ramratan Babu, the village schoolmaster. Tarapada was a quick learner and soon made good progress in his studies. Annapurna treated him with the love and care of a mother, while Motilal Babu looked upon him almost like a son. Even Charushashi, who had once been jealous of him, gradually grew fond of him. It seemed as though Tarapada had finally found a place where he truly belonged. Seeing the change in Tarapada and the affection that had developed between him and Charushashi, Motilal Babu decided that Tarapada would make the perfect husband for his daughter. He quietly discussed the matter with Charushashi's maternal uncle and began making arrangements for the marriage. The proposal was kept secret because he did not want anything to disturb the plans. Everything seemed to be falling into place. The family believed that Tarapada was finally ready to settle down and begin a new chapter in his life. But just when everyone was looking forward to the wedding, something completely unexpected happened. On the night before the wedding, Tarapada quietly disappeared without telling anyone. He left behind a loving family, a secure future, and the possibility of a happy married life. Why did he do this? Because Tarapada's greatest love was freedom. His wandering spirit could not be tied down, no matter how much love or comfort he received. This moment reminds us that for Tarapada, freedom was more precious than any relationship or worldly happiness. What are the key takeaways? So, before we end the chapter, let's quickly revise the most important points. First, Tarapada is a boy who loves freedom and adventure more than anything else. Second, wherever he goes, he wins people's affection because of his cheerful nature, helpful attitude, and willingness to learn. Third, even after receiving love, care, education, and the promise of a secure future, he chooses to leave before the wedding. Finally, the story shows the story shows us that Tarapada's true identity lies in his free spirit. He is happiest when he is exploring the world, not when he is tied down by responsibilities. Through Tarapada's journey, Tagore reminds us that every person is different. While many people find happiness in family life and settling down, Tarapada finds happiness in freedom, exploration, and discovering new experiences. The story leaves us with an important thought. True happiness is different for different people, and every individual has the right to choose the life that feels meaningful to them. With this, we come to an end of the story Atithi. I hope this explanation has made the chapter easy to understand. I'll see you with another chapter. Until then, take care. Before I leave, I have also there are links in the description box of the questions. So these questions are based on the ISC board pattern. Please click on the link and solve the questions. In case of any difficulty, reach out to me through the comment section. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.